What's going on, Harley Quinners and Hyper Shield hitters? Today's video is not going to be like any review I've made because simply I hate that I have to make this video in the first place. But Multiversus is a free-to-play crossover fighting game developed by Player First Games and published by Warner Bros. That's about as far as it will go. It's not going to be the next big platform or anything remotely related to that because of these 4 reasons. Frame delay for controller users, in-game currency, character physics / state of game, and customer support / player feedback. But don't worry, I'll touch on each of these problems with solutions on how to fix them so we can finally have a fighting game worth fighting for. So strap in, grab yourself a pie or sandwich, and let's review. Let's go in order to make things easy. So we'll start with, if you played Multiversus beta anytime between July 2022 and June 2023, then you probably saw the setting in-game for frame delay input. Now, for those of you who don't know what frame delay input is, it's simply the time it takes, or in this case, the amount of frames it takes for your character to perform an action based off the button you pushed. Real simple, right? Now, you'd think a fighting game, your delayed frame should be low. I mean, hell, I feel like that should be common sense for every game. But for Multiversus, they threw common sense out the window, because not only do you have 30 frames of input delay on your controller, but you also can't change that setting like in the beta, resulting in the most noticeable delays I've ever seen in my life. What the f***? Why would Player First Games do this? Actually, it makes no sense and basically makes this game unplayable.
Yeah, baby, you hit like a girl.
Okay, yeah, this delay is hurting my soul, bro. I'm gonna go lay back down.
And I see nothing from the devs saying that they have any intentions of fixing it or adding back the delay setting. So how do they fix this problem? Oh my gosh, simple. Turn input delay off. Or give us a setting to turn it down. Really not that hard. But let's move on. I want to talk about... Let me ask you a question. How many in-game currencies do you think one game should have? 1 for weapon skins and everything else? Or 2 maybe for weapon skins and character skins? No? Well, don't fear, because Multiversus has you covered with 4 different currencies. There's a currency for unlocking characters, unlocking perks, unlocking cosmetics, and this includes a subsection currency for different cosmetics called prestige coins. You can only get prestige coins by getting different cosmetics in-game. Why do we need 4? Beats me. Maybe it's because this game is free to play, so they have to have microtransactions. Maybe it's because they think it was a viable addition to the game. It's not. I couldn't tell you, I'm a player, not a developer, but how do they fix it? Simple. 2 currencies, 1 to unlock characters, 1 to unlock skins. Both currencies being able to be earned in-game through battle passes, challenges, leveling up, or able to be bought with Gleamium, so Player First Games can still make their money. With all our money issues solved, it's time to talk about... I just want to show you something real quick. Let me show you something real quick. Look at this on the left. It's Brawlhalla. Now look at this on the right. It's Multiversus. Why am I showing you these 2 platformers side by side? Well, it's simple, because one knows how to put physics in a game, the other thinks they know how. So let's do a clip-by-clip comparison. We'll start with Brawlhalla. Watch how I fall. It's fast, and that's without me quick falling. Like my character has weight, otherwise known as physics. You probably get where I'm going with this. Then we have a Multiversus falling. It's slow, almost floaty, as if I'm on the brink of being a feather. Next, we have their combat, and the only phrase to represent Multiversus combat is that it feels like you're trying to punch someone in a dream. Check out these 2 combos and watch for how far the characters go and how much damage they take. Was that too fast for you? Don't worry, let's break it down. So we're going to start with the Brawlhalla clip, and I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Now let's check a few things. Right off the bat, you can tell when you hit someone they go a good distance back, even in low health range, like this Rayman being in yellow compared to red, the second highest damage in the game. Now I'm going to show you that clip again, and I'm going to speed it up a little bit, and keep an eye in the upper right hand corner to watch the Rayman's hit damage increase. Now, to the non-brawler, this looks like no damage increase at all, but it's actually a pretty good increase. Let me break it down like this. When you start a Brawlhalla match, you have white health. Now, your health damage increases depending on how much damage you take, and it goes from white to yellow to orange to red to really dark red, which we like to call barbecue. And if you hit barbecue, you're basically dead to any attack. So this Rayman goes from yellow to orange after just a few hits from me and my teammate. Now, that's really good, because one more combo or a couple heavy attacks and we can get him out. Next up is the multi-clip. So after our combo on the banana guard, he ends at around 55 damage. Okay, that would be good if you weren't still on the map at 100 something damage half the time in this game. And look at where he's going. He's flying miles away from us when we hit him, not even staying a good relative distance around us so we're able to connect our next hit like Brawlhalla does. All in all, making it way harder to connect and combo someone. Now the last thing I want to compare about the gameplay is the speed of matches. Now I believe when beta was out, Multiversus was pretty fast, but now it feels slow and sluggish, and you can definitely tell when looking at Brawl and Multi at the same time, forcing just some really slow and uninteresting gameplay out of Multiversus, and that's not how I think it should be. I think it just needs a little bit of a speed up, nothing crazy. It doesn't have to be as fast as Brawlhalla, but you know, maybe half the pace of Brawlhalla would be acceptable. Now, player support and customer feedback are a really 50-50 topic. You either have a good customer support basis and a good player feedback, or you have multiverse customer support with multiverse player feedback. What do you mean by that, Kosh? Well, I'll tell you, loyal subscriber. Here's a story. So a couple days ago, I'm playing multi with the boy Willie, and my man Aaron starts sending me codes for the game. I'm like, bet, let me get some free stuff. So I boot up the Redeem website, log in, and it hits me with must purchase game first. So I'm here like, that's weird. I know I have the game, I'm on it right now. So I head over to my linked accounts and nothing is linked except my PlayStation and Nintendo account. So naturally, I go to link all my other accounts and it says that they are all linked to a different Wonder Bros account. Well, long story short, I don't have another WB account except for the one I'm on. So I contact customer support through email and they send me back an email with a similar problems page to see if that will fix my issue. It won't. So I send them an email back telling them that, and I yet to hear a response. I'm not the only one though. My man Aaron and I were playing and he noticed we had the same banner and mine had more details on it. So naturally he contacts customer support about the problem and they first tell him there is no problem and everything that should be on his account is there. Well, he sends an email back stating that he had more hours in game than me, so we should both at least have the same banner, and they sent him this. Like, are you joking me? They closed my boy's ticket and don't even solve the problem or give him real context to why his problem was happening. We did eventually find out a couple days later that the reason I had details and he didn't was because I used more gold than him during the beta. So, -1 point for Multiversus. Before I give my overall last thoughts on the game, let's talk about player feedback. Man, where do I begin? Cause wow, I mean, this feedback is worse than Helldiver's handling of their feedback, and they straight up lie to their players. Check this out. I took a comment from their Steam, Twitter, and Discord. I'd like to read them to you real quick. First one's from Steam, and before I read it, the reviews for this game recently are just, boy, they need to fix that. But this comment was made by Petty Crocker, and it's taken from section 5 of 29 in his review, and it reads, "So much potential wasted due to baffling decisions and corporate greed. They locked the ability to test out characters and skins in practice, removed our universal currency of gold, and replaced it with 3 different mobbage BS currencies, including Prestige, which is basically a VIP system. Pay more money, get more Prestige currency, use Prestige currency to unlock the most wanted cosmetics." Here's 3 different comments I pulled from Twitter. Masher123 says, "I can't play a single game online since relaunch. Is your company looking to fix this? Or how about the Bucket's comment reading, "Why y'all release a broken game?" And last but not least, Zay coming in to say, "Can you guys do something about the insane lag and crashing on Xbox?" With our last comment coming from Discord, and it's Cheezer responding to ITP, who said, "Honestly, you gotta spend money to level them up." And Cheese responded with, "That's crazy. So the game is straight up unplayable in certain areas without paying for it?" So in conclusion, what are my thoughts on the fully released Multiversus? Well, it's dog shit. I mean, I thought right after Marvel Rivals, every developer would be on their shit to release damn near perfect games just so they don't get shown up by an alpha, but clearly, Player First Games didn't care, and I don't think they ever will care. When this game first dropped, it was so hyped. We were all playing it, and the devs were listening to our feedback and improving the game as we went along. But as soon as they took the servers offline, they just decided to revert every quality change made to the game, added a new dodge system with a new home screen that's super laggy, and more money options nobody asked for. It is clear from only the first week of Multiversus being out that the devs did not improve this game beyond server lag, and that still isn't fixed completely. Player First Games has decided to take the EA route and try to bombard us with hella pay-for cosmetics and characters that nobody asked for, and just all-around unplayable servers with bad customer support to back it up. And quite frankly, I think we're all sick of it. And Player First knows that because they even put bots in the game due to the lower player count since beta. Don't believe me? Go play and see for yourself. Here's how you can tell. 1, they will never have any badges, and I don't think they have custom banners behind them either. 2, they obviously move and play like bots. They barely attack, don't ever dodge, and will sit there and watch you ring out their teammates. And the final way to know that it's a bot is you can't toast them, because why would they let you toast a bot? That's silly. So all in all, I think Multiversus was DOA on day one, and I was one of the people who didn't want to think that, because I did really enjoy this game, and I was hyped for it until I played it. But I'll keep an eye on it and see if they ever fix the problems that make this game unplayable. But in the meantime, 97.2% of you watching this video aren't subscribed. So if you want to help me hit 200 subs, then make sure to hit that button and never miss out on another video of mine again. So if you like this video, make sure to like and comment so this video gets put into the algorithm. But that's it from me, guys. My name's Kosh. I hope y'all have a good day and a good weekend, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Peace.
I'm back with a biddy, she looking too pretty. I bust on them titties, she part the committee. I'm throwing these 20s, these 100s, these 50s. I'm getting too frisky, she might have to frisk me. Dirt on my shoes and that should tell you plenty. These white Air Force Ones got me looking like dingy. They dirty, I'm stingy, I'm not gonna be cleanly. I give a fuck less if you not gonna feel me.